Hey guys, it is Josh here from Absolute Snow. I am bringing you the black snowboard of death from Capita for winter 2021. This is a all-mountain free-ride snowboard designed to take you from the deepest of powder onto the cruisiest of pistes. It's a board that has every little bit of tech to make sure you're going to enjoy it, and it's super precise underfoot. So this board is got a slight directional shape to it. It has ½ inch setback on the bindings, meaning you have a slightly bigger nose than tail. But don't let that put you off, because it still has a nice little tail to it. So if you want to ride switch and you want to have a little bit of fun in the park, this board will still do that nicely. The board has an Alpine V1 profile. This is where the board is cambered underneath the feet. On the tail, it flattens off and then rockers up. And then on the nose, it rockers up straight away. Again, to help you with that float in the powder, that rocker's going to want to ride out of the snow. But by having that camber between the feet means that you're going to have the ultimate aggression. So when you're carving the piece, you know you're going to have tons of stability, and you know you're not going to wash out when you get deep into them Euro carves. To aid with that, this board is slightly stiffer than your usual board. It's about a 6.5 on the flex rating. Just to give you a little bit more hug in the snow when you're charging them piece, or if you're going in the powder, it'll just give you a little bit more power when you're putting in them slashes. So underneath the top sheet, we have an FSC certified FC hover core. What this is a really strong responsive base, but it also has great dampening properties. So if you're on the chattery snow, you know you're not going to be getting too much shock coming through your feet. They also have carbon forged rods that run down the middle of the board. Again, this is going to increase your pop. So if you're going off a lip, you're going to get the ultimate ollie, but also if you're charging that piece, you want to make sure you don't wash out of the carve. Them carbon rods are going to help you there. To aid all of this, it has Amplitech amplifiers that run in a V shape along the nose of the board and the tail of the board. Again, just adding carbon to the board, increasing its responsivity and making sure it's nice and aggressive, dampening out any of that chatter. And unique to this board, it has a carbon fleece shield that sits under your feet. This is a woven carbon material that is in the circle underneath your feet, which just gives the board some extra power, but also some extra hold under feet. To make sure that you're not being left behind from your friends, what they've done is put a hyperdrive sintered base underfoot. This is a great sintered base that absorbs tons of wax very, very fast in them hot conditions, and nice and durable as well. You shouldn't be getting too many core shots when you're in that deep powder. And to add to this hyperdrive base, what they've done is add the Moonshot Protune, which is a type of grinding method they use on the board after the board's been produced. It basically means all the water displacement is on the outside of the board, not going through the whole board, meaning, yeah, you're just a little bit quicker, and you should be beating anyone on them slow flat pistes. So there you have it. If you're a beginner, maybe stay clear of this board. This is not the most forgiving board on the market, but if you're looking for an aggressive, responsive board that's going to be great on the backcountry, and if you want to dip your toes into the park, this board is definitely one to check out. This is the black snowboard of death from Capita for winter 2021.